journals come in all shapes and sizes. Welcome from Freddie and myself. Let me show you my process. I'm going to be making another slow stitch journal today. This time a 6-inch square, so let me show you. No right or wrong way to make your slow stitch journal. This is just how I'm doing it today. Next time it'll probably be something different. I have from an old greeting card, I've made a 6-inch template and I've put that down. You can have fleece or wadding. This is an old, anything you've got, an old jumper, felt. This is quite thin actually. This is an old airline blanket, I think. So I've measured this to be 6 inches, but I've got some left for a spine. Let's see, can I measure that for you? Let me get a ruler. Little Freddie. There we are, I keep my rulers in here. These are upcycled coffee tins on an old floorboard, an abandoned Victorian Edwardian oak piece of floor when someone was demolishing a house or renovating, and I like to save them. This is the paint that would have been on it originally, and I sand them down. Yeah, anyway, I digress. Let's keep rulers and paint brushes and things there. Nice sunny in the garden. We'll be going for a walk later, Freddie. Yeah, so the spine, I've allowed 2 inches for the spine. So yeah, we've got that and that. Okay. My whole idea for the 6-inch square is based on this gorgeous 6-inch square that Becky gave to me. Isn't it gorgeous? She's put lots of stitches and buttons and beautiful fabrics. I'm going to link below her boho square series, and I think this will make a perfect cover for my journal. I need to cover the inside, so I've got some nice fabric from Auntie Jennifer here, so let's cut that round, place that on there. So this fabric needs to be the same size. It's going to cover the cover, the inside of the cover. I'm going to cut along here. Oh, this bit here is going to make a lovely border or a piece of fabric washi. Oh, lovely. We'll definitely be using this. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, don't you? To keep the continuity of the journal, pop it there. Like that. On one of the pages I can make a ruffle, and that brings that theme of this fabric throughout the journal. Oh, lovely. I'll save that by. I'll make myself up a little bag and put in fabrics and bits and pieces for this journal. Right, so that's the cover. I'll be putting something on the back like that. Let's pin that. Right, there we are. So that's the inside of the cover. And so here I will have room for another 6-inch square panel, and this spine, I will find a way to decorate that. That will be fun. Ruffly and things coming from it. Oh yes. Let's make the pages, shall we? Very handily, in a bag from Auntie Jennifer, there was this old, it's an offcut. It's obviously been making this furniture fabric. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's cut to the right size across. I'm making it, the pages a little bit smaller. So it's just like when we made the journal, the little mini journal for Flo. It's just like making a little sandwich. So I'm going to put page, filling, page. That's one page. Let me show you. When some of I don't always do that. On this journal, I've just sewn in the pages. I don't have wadding in between. I've got the tweedy fabric. Oh yes, that's it. It was a pin cushion from Linda. That's my extra page. It's got the gorgeous wool material. So no wadding, just sewn straight onto the pages. So yes, no right or wrong way. If you don't want to put the wadding in between, do your own thing. I just thought I'd try it this way. And yeah, and as you can see, with these journals, you can work on a page, sew it, work on this page, and when that's done, then you can sew it all round, sew it together. This little mini one is made in the same way. I've just cut some more pages out. One more, so I've got some fleecy blanket there, so I just need 2 more pages each side. Let me find some fabric. Oh, a lovely spring fabric here. I was going to rip that. I started in the middle. I like a raw edge. I can make that raw. This is my eco-dyed fabric that I made from the lovely tulips. I've got some more, the last lot of purple tulips I had, and I've got some more here. So let's just rip that down. Oh, I think that's lovely. So I'll pop that there, full of lovely texture. So that's the sandwich. So we've got fabric, wadding, and fabric, and that fabric will go with this to make some lovely things for this journal. Oh, that's lovely. Now, I was making a hexi journal with the hexagons that Lizzi gave me. Here they are with my cup of tea. I'm going to take a sip of that tea. Oh, lovely. This is just so relaxing. We're the king of the castle, aren't we, honey? Freddie's the dirty rascal. Yeah, as far as the eye can see. Yeah. Oh, nature's blue carpet. It's up on camera how far back this goes.
Yeah.
I just wasn't feeling the hexi journal. You know when you start something and you think it's a good idea, Let me move this cup of buttons there. I don't want that to be knocked over. And you think, oh, it's a great idea. And then you just don't feel it. So it was like that with the Hexi journal. So these gorgeous, gorgeous hexagon coasters that I was going to use, I'm going to use them to put my drinks on all over the house. Thank you, Lizzie. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to join the journal together, and I had stopped creating in a big journal. I'd got a bit stuck. So if you get a bit stuck, you can leave a journal or you can change your mind. Now this is your creating. There are no rules. Be gentle on yourself, because seriously, life is hard enough without making rules for ourselves with our creating, with our art. Now I'm doing this any stitch goes. I've left an end because I can, and this doesn't matter if it's wonky because that's going to get covered up, that spine. So yeah, I've got my chenille needle because that goes through the layers beautifully. Or you can machine it. Just going to stitch down here. So I'm not going to waste any of the other bits that I cut out for my hexagon journal, but yeah, it's okay to change your mind. Cut this off, I'll leave a nice little dangle. Take these lovely paper clips off. And of course I'll be coming in and adding pockets and flaps, but that's the basics of my, it's wonderful. I always keep this is the book binding. You can use any thread though, use any thread. And I keep the awl in there, the vintage awl, antique maybe, yeah. And then pop that in the organza bag with the fabric. Oh, now I'm thinking. Oh, if I ruffle this up, this will make a nice spine actually. And I can still, oh lovely, I can still add things to it. Oh, let's do that. Just, you can make a knot or just almost tie the ends in like that by making a few stitches in the same place. Yeah, that's tight. And then just any stitch, big or small, go down here, or you can do it on the machine, but yeah. Lovely. Oh, gorgeous. Ruffle it up. Now pin that on, and then that ties in with the theme of the journal. Well, not the theme, the feel. It's got the same fabric running throughout. Oh, that. When that's sewn down, let me get a pin. There. More there. Oh, and that's that the beauty of this is I'm making myself up something. There we are, needles, thread, I can put that in there, and don't leave the needles in pins in somewhere if it's damp in your climate or you're going to leave the project for a while. I'm going to come back and do this later. That's half the spine, and the other half up at, yeah, oh, that's going to look, I think that's going to look great. Wonderful. And I can put that in this little organza bag. I can have my sewing kit to go bag. More of that leftover page fabric that will come in for a tag or a pocket. Keeping all these bits. That can all go in there, and I'm ready to go, ready for my travels. Travels to the lounge maybe, or Ben's. Shall we have a nice cup of tea together? I watched this really relaxing video and, I've written it down. I'll link it below. It's called Fika, F-E-E-K-A, pronounced Fika. And it's a concept, it's a time when you mindfully get yourself a drink, a cup of tea, coffee, whatever drink you have, and slow down and relax and just take a moment. If you can explain it in another way, let me know in the comments, because it's wonderful to learn from other cultures, isn't it? I think it's something that we have been doing here, isn't it? Spending this bit of time together. Thank you for your company. We made chocolate crispies. Would you like a chocolate crispy, Flo? I'll pop one here for you. Oh, you'd like a cup of tea as well, would you? Flo would like a cup of tea. Oh gosh, have I left any? You know when you have to hold the lid on a cup of tea? She wants to join in, Fika. There we are. That's yours, Flo. I'll get you a cup in a minute, Jennifer, yes. I had a lovely card from a postcard from Renee. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love the texture. Wonderful. And you've coloured and doodled. I can tell this has been really relaxing to create. Thank you for sharing that. And it just came through the post just like that, all the way from the States. All the way from Illinois. I'll pop that. I'll put it here for a while. That'll just give me inspiration. Thank you. Where shall I pop it? Oh, I could pop it just here. That'll give me inspiration, and then it'll go in my postcard journal. Renee gave me some fabric as well, and I've chosen a piece that I think is going to go nicely with this new fabric journal, so I'll be popping that in my little organza bag to go. I've got needles and pins and in my stitch to go, and I'll pop the scissors in, little bits and pieces to stitch in as well. So I'm all ready. Also, did you notice on the square that Becky gave me, she'd been crocheting flowers, and you might have noticed my desk last week, I've started to attempt beginners. This is it, they're wobbly, my ones, but that's it, don't compare yourself to others. You do you. My little first flowers, I'm loving them. I'm loving doing that. It's something new. Let me show you what I'm doing with, oh, it's fallen on the floor, is it? Oh no, it's here on my lap. Let me show you what I'm doing with the flowers. So Becky sent me some. I've taken a plain machine crocheted waistcoat from a high street chain. But now and I was on the way home, I was thinking, oh, I could dye this, or I could dip it in the dye and then it sort of ombres up the colour because it's cotton, so it'd take the dye. And then I showed it to Sam and Sam said, oh, you could sew things on there. And I thought, oh yes. So I've taken Becky's flowers, the rainbow one, the 2 yellow ones, and this purple one was from Caroline, and 3 of my little crochet flowers. I think they look fine on there. I might be having some leaves, but that garden, so I can wear this as is, and that garden can just grow on there. When I was looking through these fabric journals, it's lovely to look back on her journals, isn't it? I found someone else had sent me this teal fabric, this teal crocheted flower. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm going to, oh wow, I'm going to sew that on as well. I could sew that on this side. Was this you who sent me this flower? Because it's beautiful. Thank you so much. Where is a pin? Let me just pin that on. I can't find a pin. Do you know, I've got all these pin cushions. I'll just do it with a little needle. That's it. Pin that on and I'll sew that on that side. And the flowers can just grow up like a garden. What a lovely project for spring, growing a garden. That's it. If you can't get outside, maybe you can grow your garden inside, say on the windowsill. Little pots of plants maybe, or grow a garden in your journal, or in your slow stitching, or on your clothes. Ah, lovely. Taking a nice breath. Shall we light the candle? Just have that little bit of time for reflection. Take good care, everyone. Bye. There we go. There we go. slice of Rice Krispie, Sam. I've run out of medium cake cases. Is it going to actually set though?
No.
No. Spoon? Right, this is take 2. Do you want to see if this set? We put less butter in and we've added some ingredients. Is it set more?
Yeah, slightly more.
Coconut, chocolate powder and Horlicks, dates, currants and Rice Krispies. Is it? Oh, you can't pick it up. It's still a bit soggy.
Yeah.
Very yummy though. Nice. Yeah. An evening walk with the family. Oh, a boy band. We do, don't we? Oh, you've got such long legs, Nikki.
I know, that's not normal. Quite skinny too.
Oh, I know, look at us. It's lovely. Beautiful, was it? Oh no, the sun's not setting yet, but it is gorgeous. Ah. Come on then, Fred.